Is it just y'all three?
All right, so everybody go ahead and mute, please. Especially Kenley. Oh my gosh.
I forgot how to do it.
The birds. The birds. Thank you. All right, so what we're going to talk about, and yes, Jorge, you did hear this speech a few minutes ago if you were eavesdropping on Gabe's meet. But so we're going to go over the assignments that you've been doing and my expectation of those, because I feel like I really didn't do a very good job of going over that with you. I felt like it was something that you were used to doing, so you understood how to do it, and that's my bad for assuming that. And some of you are doing exactly what you're supposed to do, but I just wanted to go over those expectations and let you know that starting next week, if those expectations aren't met, then I will be having you redo assignments, just because I know that you're all capable of doing it. You've been taught how to do it. And so if you're going to do something, you might as well do it right the first time so you don't have to go back and do it again. And I mean, I really don't think that this is difficult work that y'all been given, is it? Do y'all feel like it is? I mean, it's routine stuff, it's review stuff, so it's stuff you already know how to do. It's just we're supposed to be giving you stuff. Oh, there's Gabby. Yeah, we see the top of your head. Where is she? There she is. Hey, Gabby. And Tyler. All right, I'm going to start my speech over. Where's Tyler? Gabby, we're so glad you're here. I've missed you. All right, we see Tyler. There's Tyler. Hey, bud. You got a haircut. Did Mom do it? Dad? Tell him you did a good job. All right, so Gabby and Tyler, I'm going to just tell y'all what I just told the others. What we're going to be talking about today is we're going to go over the assignments that you've been given each week and my expectations of those, because I don't feel like I went over that with you like I should have, and my expectations. And so we're going to go over that. We're going to talk about each assignment, how I expect it to be done, how I know you can do it. And then starting next week, when you submit those, if I see that you haven't given it your best effort and you haven't done it the way that I know you know how, then you will be asked to redo it. And don't forget, we are taking participation grades on this. So, all right, so what I'm going to do first is pull up. Wait, got to present first. All right, so we're going to look at y'all's doc for this week that has all of your assignments. All right, there's 6th grade assignments. Unless we're going to look at language arts first. So this is what you should see. I know some of you are getting paper packets. If you are not getting paper packets and you need those, you need to let me know before we end this meeting, because I'll be sending out the new packets on Monday. All right, so everybody look at your screen. There's daily language. I know that you know how to do this. I see that some people are making mistakes that you know better, and that shows me that you're rushing through it, maybe not giving it 100%. And guys, don't forget, you can ask parents to check your work. And a lot of parents like that, because then they know what you're doing and they know what my expectations are. But y'all know how to do daily language, and you know what I expect. Let's look at your review page. So every day you have a review page, and you have a video that yours truly has made for you to watch that gives you a review lesson about whatever we're covering that day. So Monday was the progressive forms of verbs. And you may not want to do these pages until you watch those videos, just because there may be some stuff you don't know. If you do the page first before watching the video, I suggest going and watching the video and then going back and checking your work. All right, so that is, and I mean, just looking at some of y'all's work, it just looks like y'all are rushing through some stuff. All right, so let's look at the reading doc. And this is one I really want to look at, because this is where I'm seeing a lot of boo-boos. All right, so this was new, and it's new because we needed to cover vocabulary, and I thought this would be the best way to do it. So when you see this, all right, here's your vocabulary word. So the vocabulary word for Monday was probable. So all of these questions have to do with the vocabulary word probable. So what you need to do first is look at probable, look at the part of speech. It's an adjective, so we know it describes a noun. It has the definition and an example in a sentence. And then here is some stuff that the teacher would say, if we were in class, that I would say. So you should read that too. All right, so when you come down here, all of these questions go with the word probable. And I know that on some of them you have open response questions. Guys, remember, anytime you have an open response question, I want you writing in complete sentences, and I want you to restate the question and then give your answer on these. Now, if it's a reading passage, and we'll talk about that in just a minute, but on this, if it has a question that it wants you to write a sentence, you need to restate the question, and I'll go back and find one that has an open response, and then give the answer. All right, this we've done all year, so y'all know how to do these. You have the passage and you have the 4 multiple choice questions. Remember, the first thing you need to do is go through and read the questions, look for the key words, either highlight those or write them down so that when you go through and read the passage, that will stick out in your mind and you'll know, hey, that might be an answer to one of the questions. All right, and then this one is the biggie. All right, so y'all know, and y'all don't ever have to do strategy practice. I forgot to tell 5th grade that, but y'all don't have to do the strategy practice. We didn't do that all year, so I'm not going to make you do it now. But remember, on these, you need to restate the question, answer the question, and then give a detail from the passage. Why do the girls collapse at the start of the story? So you would restate, the girls collapse at the start of the story because, and then answer the question, and then give a detail from the passage that tells you why did they collapse? Because why? What in the story tells you that? So I want complete sentences, and I want you to do it the way you have been taught to do. All right. All right, everybody got that? Everybody okay with that? Gabby, I can't see you. Why can't I see you? I want to see your face. Gentry, you're frozen. Can you look up, Gabby? Where? There you go. Okay, there you are. Look up. All right, so I've got some 5th grade examples. I just pulled those up. Not that any of y'all's were not. There are several of you that are doing it exactly the way I expect you to, but I already had these pulled up. So we're going to look at these. And these are people that have submitted it via Google Docs. I know that some of you are not doing that. You're taking pictures of it and sending it to me, and that's fine. If you get a paper packet and you want to mail it to the school, that's fine. Whatever's easiest. So here is an example. Nope, that's not. All right, here's an example of somebody who did, and you can see up here that they've labeled it Language Arts and Reading, April 13th through the 17th. So they've done every assignment for the week on one doc, and that's okay as long as everything is labeled. So you can see here they have day 1, daily language, 1 through 5. Here, that's supposed to be commas, not comas. All right, and then they've numbered that. The reading vocabulary, and then they've numbered those answers. The title of the multiple choice passage and the answers. The title of the open response passage and the answers. And here, Manny is similar to humans because she watches over the goats, she takes care of them, and she does all of this just as good or maybe better than humans. So that is a great answer because they have restated, they've answered the question, and they've given a detail. So this is one way that you can organize your work. Remember, it's not all due until Friday. You can turn it in daily. This person turned theirs in, I think, on Tuesday for the whole week. So however you want to do that. All right, this person has chosen to do every assignment on a different doc. And that's okay too. Here they've labeled it, Daily Language, Wednesday, April 15th. I need you to label your work like that so that I know what the subject is, what the assignment is, and what the date is. So here they've just done daily language on this one. Here is their language arts review page. And they've titled it, it was their review page for main and helping verbs. Okay, so the more organized it is, the easier it is for me to see what you have done. And that's easier for everybody, right? Everybody good so far? Everybody okay? All right, so I've gone through and shown you that. Did y'all have a meet with Miss Neely yesterday? All right, did she talk to you about picking up your stuff from the school? Okay, well, I'm sure she will, but just in case, I'll be going up there Monday or Tuesday next week, probably Monday, to get paper packets for the next 3 weeks mailed out. And so what they're doing is, if you want your stuff from school, which 6th graders, you probably do, because if you still have stuff there, because sadly you won't be back next year unless you don't do your work. I'm just kidding. All right. So what you can do, if you want your stuff, you just need to text me or Miss Neely and let us know, or email us or whatever. And so on Monday or Tuesday when I'm there, I'll bag it up and I'll put your name on it and we'll leave it in the lobby. And I don't know what day Miss Pam has decided that she's going to have it to where people can come and pick up their stuff, but I will let y'all know that as soon as I know. Okay? Jorge, did I miss anything that I went over with 5th grade? Do you know? Do you remember? I thought you were eavesdropping.
I wasn't.
Oh, all right. All right, so y'all can unmute and let's talk. Tyler, did you ever get Bud Not Buddy to work?
No.
It's weird. I went in and it said it wasn't fine. I'll check it again. All right, so how's everybody doing on their work, okay? Okay.
I'm always right.
Not too hard, is it? He is not even paying attention to me. Do y'all see her? It's just like we're back in class. All right. I guess that's it. Unless y'all have anything for me.
Oh yeah.
What?
I need a paper packet.
I do too.
Okay. Anybody else need a paper packet? All right. Kinley, Carly, Gentry, you want one?
Yeah.
Okay, Gabby. All right. Okay, well, I'll get those out. Jorge, I got you down already. Okay, good. All right, well, so what you'll get when, and Jorge he got one this last time, and so I put 3 weeks worth of work into your packet. The last day of school is May 22nd.
I have to see you more.
Every week, baby. Okay, you're got 1, 2, 3, 4. That's only 5 weeks. So here's the deal I made with 5th grade. So if every week you're turning in your assignments, and I don't have to go back and tell you, you need to go back and do better, you need to try harder, give more of an effort. If you're turning in your assignments and I can see that you're making an effort, there may be a tiny, teeny reward, not really teeny, a nice reward, those last 2 weeks of school, which will make your life a lot easier, right?
No.
Because if I see that you're doing it and I know you know how to do it, because we all know those last couple of weeks of school are usually pretty calm and relaxed anyway, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I would like for that to be that way for you guys this year. And, oh, I do need to tell y'all something else. I am still, even though we haven't figured out a way to do your promotion ceremony, I'm still going to do the video. I'm still going to make the video for you guys. So y'all need to get with your parents. I need pictures of you, maybe through to now. Any pictures that you have with classmates, anything. Y'all need to be getting those to me. What are you doing, Kinley? And Jorge, are you showing us an empty wallet? That looks like my wallet.
I do.
No. This is Gabe's.
Gabe's wallet is empty. All right, so y'all make sure you talk to your parents and let y'all be going through pictures, because I know you're sitting at home right now bored, so that'll give you something to do. You can take a picture of those and text them to me or email them to me.
Do my birds count?
Do what?
Do my birds count?
Is the picture of you with your birds?
Yes.
Yes.
I talk about my birds all the time.
Yes, we know.
Part of the
We know.
Like sections.
I know. I really miss. I hate that we're not doing writing because I miss y'all writing. It's fun.
Everyone misses me, so it's fun.
And I just miss you guys, even Kinley and Jorge. Can y'all believe that?
I can.
All right. So do y'all need anything from me?
No.
Are you all okay with how everything's going? Is everybody good with Excel? Everybody's getting into Excel, okay? Newsella, everybody's getting into Newsella, okay? ReadWorks. I want to see y'all. I made some notes on, if you go back and look at ReadWorks, I made some notes on your writing. The same rule applies to ReadWorks. When you have those written answers, I want them in complete sentences. Restating the question, answering the question, and citing the text. Okay? It's not asking a lot. It's one sentence. One sentence. You're used to writing 5 paragraphs. And one little bitty sentence won't hurt you. Right? All right. Anybody else?
Well,
Yes.
I would like to get my stuff when you go.
Okay. I'm going to put your name down. So you want me to bag up everything of yours?
Mhm.
All right. Anybody else?
Run away. I don't care about myself.
Gabby. What did you say, Kenley? Gentry. Okay. We may just end up bagging up all of 6th grade, because if y'all don't come get it, we'll just donate it anyway. If you don't have a way to come get it, just let me know, and I can drop stuff off on front porches if you need to. I've done that before, too.
I don't need you coming to my house.
I'm going to come to your house every day, Jorge. I'm just going to stand at the end of your driveway wearing a clown mask. You're going to be sleeping at night, and you're going to look over at your window, and there's going to be somebody sitting in a clown mask. It's going to be me.
Why is there 2 Carlys? Never mind. There's 2 Tylers now.
What?
You need to wear your glasses, Jorge. All right, guys. I miss you.
Oh, God, don't do that.
Y'all need to, you know where to find me, okay? Everybody okay? Okay. Jorge, you want to stay on here and chat with me for a while?
No.
All right. Love you guys.
Bye.
Wish I could sign up.
I'll hang on here if y'all need me. Nobody need, not even you?
Nope.
You don't need me? Ah!